Does the police department there know we're coming?
No, not yet.
No, but they have sidewalks, they have public sidewalks.
But we do need to coordinate.
We just need to inform them that we are coming.
Our website indicates it. I mean,
Wait, why do we have to inform them that we're coming?
it's not going to be a surprise.
Because,
Do you need a permit for that?
No,
no.
it'll be a public.
Trust me, they know that people are coming.
We're citizens. Okay, let's let somebody else say, because maybe we
Kurt
don't
knows.
need to inform them.
This is free speech, and it is the highest form of free speech entitled to the greatest degree of protection, and that is political speech.
That sounds
Yes.
really nice.
They
Thank
will
you.
not
So, the outside team is going to find the best position with an eye on covering all avenues of approach and exit, so that if he comes from one direction or another, they'll be able to shift accordingly on entrance as well as exit, and can, like I said, again, dominating the media conversation outside the hall. If we are not admitted to the hall, now going over the cases, right, of what could happen here. If we are not admitted to the hall, all members will gather outside the protest.
Yep.
So then we'll have extra signs to hand out. That's all the time to vent your frustration and not being heard legitimately as a constituent of this senator and a resident of this state that I'm, right? If our numbers are less than 20, then members will peel off from the outside team to go inside to fill seats. Okay, so this is both ends of the spectrum here, right?
I can't imagine that.
I can't either, but just to be prepared so we're not caught flat-footed if that happens, that's the plan. Okay, so if outside team will join inside team in the hall after media coverage. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll try to dominate enough, because remember, camera people especially, they're looking for some B-roll and some quotes. B-roll meaning people waving signs, quotes. We really think it's terrible, and then they're moving on to the next story. Right? They've got 3 or 4 things to cover that day. This is just one of them. So we make sure that we give them the coverage they want, and then everybody breaks and goes inside. Again, only if there's empty seats inside that we could be filling. Sure.
Inside people, I have been told by Indivisible and other sources that we don't want to sit all together.
Right. No, we're spread, we're some
Right, we want
separate.
to spread throughout the audience. I mean, some people try and get in the front row, but we want to spread throughout the audience.
Game plan number 1 is to fill as many seats as we can, right? If it's all of us in there and the poor people of Breaux Bridge are sitting behind us, tough luck for them, right? If we can arrange it so that he doesn't hear one sympathetic question, great. That only magnifies our impact. Okay, so 10:30, town hall meeting ends. Right, we have dominated the question and answering inside. We have dominated the media outside. Right, our numbers outside show that we have large numbers of concerned people who disagree with the Trump agenda and want Cassidy to represent our differences in Washington, right? And inside, we have represented to him that we want him to stop walking in lockstep with Trump and start thinking about the effects of his healthcare ideas on the people of Louisiana and us specifically, right? So we've dominated this conversation at both ends. Town hall meeting ends, we meet at the rally point, conduct a quick AAR, okay? After action review. Okay.
This is
Yeah.
the fun part.
It is the fun part, okay? And some people think that this is overthinking this. We're lefties, okay, so we think a lot. Right? But it's not just that, all right? An
You can just
AAR.
say we think.
Yeah.
So good. Tuesday.
Guys, it's not just, the AAR is meant to capture the lessons learned, right? And the way it's usually done is you give one up and one down, right? What did we do right that we should continue to do? What should we sustain? And what do we improve for next time we do this, right? But I've been doing this kind of thing for many years, and I've never really seen anybody actually capture those lessons and move on to the next one, except like after the second time, somebody says, hey, we said that last time, we should have not done that again, or we should have changed that up. But what it does is it also gives everybody a chance to say what they saw and contribute their narrative to the narrative that we developed together, and to build our ability to work with one another and our cohesion as a team to be able to perform these events more successfully in the future. Yes.
Oh, and the other thing is that plainclothes cops have already been to Letter Indivisible's events, so I don't know if they're coming.
I doubt Breaux Bridge can afford a plainclothes cop.
Oh, I doubt.
So what I'm saying here is, don't be paranoid, right? But do be understanding of the dynamic of what's going to happen there. That guy's got a gun, because he was entrusted with that power by your elected officials. Okay, so he has the capacity to alter lives right then and there. So don't take that lightly. I'm not saying that he's going to start blazing away at all of us. What I'm saying is their primary purpose is to secure order, period. And if they see that,
Or they perceive that.
and they perceive that, then you're going to come out the worst of that, no matter what. All right.
That's yours.
Thank you for volunteering to tackle those questions. What I would like is, can you get us those questions back by Thursday, let's just say? So that we can roll into this thing with these questions. Okay, and look, what we're going to do is we're going to bring you back whatever they do at Metairie and see if they got effective questions there. Or if there's something that they've already asked and they had answered that's ineffective, we'll cross-check the list, yes. Dress conservatively, behave conservatively, right? Look, hey, we dress like students, or dress like housewives, or in a suit and a tie. Anybody remember the old song? Feelings, all right, safety pins, stuff, any signifier that you're a liberal, leave it.
Well, the Indivisible guide does say, if you start to lose the meeting, that's when you boo and hiss.
Right, I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
If he starts to stonewall and it just starts going to hell.
Keep trying to shut up.
When do we change?
Outside.
The whole town.
When there's cameras around,
I'll be out there.
then otherwise take a break. Don't get exhausted.